Hey everyone, welcome back to Life is Just Energy, where we talk about moving through life with awareness, ease, and flow. Today we're getting into something that a lot of people struggle with: how to stay unbothered and let life work for you, instead of constantly feeling like you have to fight against it. If you've ever felt drained by people, situations, or even your own thoughts, this video is for you. Let's get into it. Understand that control is an illusion. The first step to being unbothered is realizing what you can control is how you respond to it. Life is a constant flow of energy. When you stop resisting and start flowing, things naturally work out in your favor. For example, have you ever noticed that when you're really pressed about something, whether it's a person texting back, money coming in, or a job opportunity, it seems to take forever? But the moment you stop caring so much, things magically start falling into place? That's because attachment creates resistance. The more you chase, the more life pulls back. The moment you relax, life flows towards you. Learn the art of detachment. Now, I'm not saying be cold or emotionless. I'm saying be aware of what you're attaching your peace to. If your peace is attached to people validating you, things going your way, everything being perfect, then I'm sorry to say your peace is fragile. The real power is in knowing that no matter what happens, you're good regardless. Let's say someone comes at you with negative energy. Instead of reacting emotionally, just observe it. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Does this really affect my life in any major way? Most of the time the answer is no. That's when you can just let it be and move on. Trust that life is always working in your favor. Here's the thing. When you align with the flow of life, life starts flowing with you. What looks like a setback is often a setup for something better. What feels like rejection is often redirection. I remember when I was first trying to move into this specific apartment, and these apartments are notorious for people not really ever moving out. It's a great place to live. I selected a particular one, it just happened to be open. It had a great view from the balcony. I was set. I wasn't able to get my deposit in on time, and someone else got the apartment. And I remember just thinking, what am I gonna do now? But the leasing agent was able to get me into a different building that I hadn't even been looking at with a very similar apartment. I took it, stayed there for a little bit. Now in this apartment, I realized I was next to this larger, really nice apartment. And I told myself, if that ever became available, I would hop into it as fast as I could. One day, I happened to be curious and looking on the apartment's website just to see what was available, and the unit right next to me, the one that I said I would take if it ever became available, was available. Remember, people don't move out of these apartments, like hardly ever. I take that back. If they're getting a house, they usually leave the apartment. I was able to swoop up and snatch that apartment, and it's kind of crazy now that I think about it. I wouldn't have even, number one, wanted that apartment, and number two, even thought about moving into it had I not moved into the particular building that I did not plan on moving into at first. And honestly, I've never lived any other place that's been more me. Everything worked out better than I imagined. Trusting the process isn't just about believing everything will be perfect. It's about knowing that even the detours are leading you to somewhere good. Master your energy, not external circumstances. Being unbothered isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about managing your own energy so that outside things don't dictate your inner state. Protect your peace by limiting access to people that drain you. Stop over-explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Remember, if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. And here's a pro tip. Want a simple way to shift energy instantly? Deep breathing and silence. If something upsets you, before you react, take 3 deep breaths and ask yourself, will this still affect me a year from now? Most of the time it won't. Shift into a receiving mindset. When you stop forcing and start allowing, life moves easier. Instead of worrying about how things will happen, move in alignment with the energy of receiving. Say to yourself daily, everything I want flows to me effortlessly. I don't chase, I attract. Life is always working in my favor. When you truly believe this, you stop overreacting to temporary situations because you know something better is always coming. Ever notice that people who seem unbothered usually have things working out effortlessly for them? It's because they're not overexerting energy trying to control everything. They trust, they move, and they receive. So to sum it up, let go of the illusion of control. Detach from needing external things to feel at peace. Trust that life is always guiding you. Master your energy, not external circumstances. Shift into a mindset of receiving. When you do this, life moves in your favor without you having to force it. You become magnetic. Things flow to you. And most importantly, you stay at peace, no matter what's happening around you. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. How do you stay unbothered? And if you're still working on it, which tip are you going to try first? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, remember that life is just energy. Flow with it.